thrill is something that makes us go crazy, so today we are here with the top 10 four-wheelers. Let's dive into it and see what we can get in the market. Before we move on, make sure you hit the subscribe button. A wide range of activities, pastimes, chores, and pretty much anything else you can imagine of involving four wheels are supported by the ATV or four-wheeler market. ATVs, in contrast to the majority of side-by-sides and dirt bikes, can be used for both work and play. ATVs are designed to be dependable, tiny vehicles that can travel almost anywhere, simple to operate, and incredibly entertaining. Let's get started. Number 10. Polaris Sportsman 57. One of the first legitimate all-terrain vehicle manufacturers to enter India with its line of internationally renowned models was Polaris. The Polaris Sportsman 570, a two-seater ATV with a handlebar, is the most well-liked of them all. The Polaris Sportsman 570 is only available in one variation and comes equipped with independent suspension, a four-wheel drive system, and electronic power steering for the handlebar. A single-cylinder, liquid-cooled, four-stroke engine with a 567 cubic centimeters displacement powers the Polaris Sportsman 570. This engine is mated to an automatic transmission and has a maximum power output of 34 brake horsepower. This ATV has a lock-and-ride cargo system with a front storage capacity of 23 liters and a rear storage capacity of 8 liters. In the salt industry as well as in orchard farming and tea plantations, the Polaris Sportsman 570 has become a respectable hit. Number 9. Suzuki Quadsport Z90. Japanese automakers deliver on their promise to produce high-quality vehicles by creating a solid package. The Suzuki Quadsport Z90 is a great illustration of this idea. Suzuki's four-wheel handlebar-operated ATV has become quite popular because to its dependable and strong engine and high-quality fit and finish levels that are meant to last. One of the largest single-cylinder ATV engines, the Suzuki Quadsport Z750's four-stroke, 722 cubic centimeters, liquid-cooled engine powers the vehicle. This engine is well supported by a small torque-sensing limited-slip differential and a differential lock system for the capable four-wheel drive system when paired with a CVT gearbox. A wide-diameter stabilizer bar at the back, gas-charged independent front suspension, two 4.0-liter storage compartments at the back, and a 2.8-liter front storage compartment are other features of the Suzuki Quadsport Z90. Number 8. Yamaha YFZ450 RSA. The Yamaha YFZ450 RSA is another popular Japanese ATV in the market. It is renowned for its sporty demeanor in terms of how it looks and rides, while still maintaining all the benefits of a traditional Japanese vehicle in terms of dependability and durability. The Yamaha YFZ450 RSA is a quad bike with a tough mechanical configuration at the bottom and bold bodywork up top. A 449 cubic centimeters, single-cylinder, four-stroke engine with liquid cooling and a super-slick 5-speed manual transmission powers the Yamaha YFZ450 RSA. It has a dynamic riding position that matches its overall sporting nature thanks to the seat's front-to-rear width gradient. Despite all the weight it carries, the suspension system from Kawasaki, which consists of front forks and a rear piggyback monoshock, makes it a terrific handler. Number 7. Honda TRX 250X. One of the best entry-level sports all-terrain vehicles you can get is the Honda TRX 250X if you want to enjoy the enjoyment of riding an ATV, which is smaller and more beginner-friendly. It's not as terrifying a machine for those who are new to riding ATVs because of its small size. The Honda TRX 250X maintains its real potential as a sports ATV, which is quick and strong on rougher terrains despite its smaller size. A 229 cubic centimeters, four-stroke, single-cylinder, air-cooled engine powers the Honda TRX 250X, which then transmits that power to the ATV's rear wheels via a 5-speed transmission. The Honda TRX 250X has a sporty handling, fun, and agile suspension system that includes an independent double wishbone with 5.9 inches of travel and a swing arm with a single shock with 5.7 inches of travel. Number 6. CanAm Outlander 570. The top model in the Outlander line of all-terrain vehicles made by CanAm, an ATV manufacturer based in North America, is the Outlander 570. The CanAm Outlander 570 may not be a household brand in India, but this sturdy ATV has built a reputation for being a vehicle that can travel everywhere and feels both sporty and useful at the same time. A 4-stroke, V-twin, liquid-cooled, 570 cubic centimeters, 48 brake horsepower engine powers the CanAm Outlander 570. It is mated to a CVT gearbox and supported by an auto-locking front differential and selectable 4-wheel drive. The CanAm Outlander 570 has a cargo capacity of 10.9 liters but a towing capacity of 590 kilograms. The CanAm Outlander 570 has Carlisle Trail Wolf off-road tires and a torsional trailing arm independent front and rear suspension system. Number 5. CanAm DS70. The CanAm DS70 is a very sporty-looking, tiny ATV that is ideal for young people who just want to start exploring off-road areas. This CanAm small-sized ATV is the ideal first ATV because it is appropriate for kids ages 6 and up. It has the same appearance as larger ATVs in CanDSM's line of sports ATVs, yet it performs just as well. The diminutive CanAm DS70 is propelled by an equally diminutive 70 cubic centimeters, 4-stroke, single-cylinder, air-cooled engine. This engine has enough power for beginners to feel at ease and is simple to maneuver in their hands. The DS70 has independent A-arms up front and a swing arm at the back, just like a real tough ATV should, along with Duro Thrasher off-road tires. The DS70 only has a 2.7-liter load carrying capacity. Number 4. Honda FourTrax Foreman 4x4. Honda has the FourTrax Foreman 4x4 in its lineup to compete with the powerful ADVs in the 450 to 700 cubic centimeters class. The Honda FourTrax Foreman 4x4 is an intimidating yet useful design that epitomizes a conventional ATV. It is powered by a 4-stroke, single-cylinder, liquid-cooled, 518 cubic centimeters engine that is strong enough to make even hill-climbing tasks effortless. The Honda FourTrax Foreman 4x4 is supplied with a premium dual-clutch automatic transmission with an electric shift program in addition to its normal manual gearbox. For carrying and towing, the fixed rear swing arm with a solid axle offers good stability and traction. The Honda FourTrax Foreman 4x4's front and rear storage containers can each hold 120 kilograms of weight. Number 3. Kawasaki KFX90. The Kawasaki KFX90 makes a lot of sense for individuals looking for an entry-level ATV for novices who prefer slightly more power than only a 50 to 70 cubic centimeters engine. In comparison to other novice all-terrain vehicles, this Kawasaki ATV has more power and performance, making it more fun to ride without sacrificing the friendliness and simple power control that people expect from a small-sized ATV. A simple-to-use CVT transmission is coupled to the Kawasaki KFX90's 4-stroke, air-cooled, single-cylinder, 89.9 cubic centimeters engine. The ATV's chain drive directs the power to the vehicle's rear wheels. The Kawasaki KFX90 can be ordered with LED front accent lights and an LED rear tail lamp. Additionally, it has full coverage floorboards with non-slip footing, independent A-arm front suspension, and swing arm rear suspension. Number 2. Suzuki Quadsport Z90. The Suzuki Quadsport Z90 is another beginner's ATV that feels a little bit bigger and more powerful than the typical entry-level 50 to 70 cubic centimeters ATVs. The Suzuki Quadsport Z90, which comes in a single hue of champion yellow, feels substantial and powerful for an entry-level ATV because of its huge tires and larger body panels. A triangle headlamp is also included into the Suzuki Quadsport Z90's rakish front apron, which is situated between the high front fenders. An air-cooled, 90 cubic centimeters, single-cylinder, 4-stroke engine with 4 strokes powers the Suzuki Quadsport Z90's rear wheels and is mated to a CVT gearbox. Suzuki's ATV has a typical suspension design with an independent swing axle up front and a swing arm out back, both with oil-damped coil springs. The highest speed of the automated clutch is limited to 25 km per hour by a speed restriction collar, which can be raised as needed. Number 1. Polaris Scrambler 850. When discussing the odd-looking all-terrain vehicles on this list, the Polaris Scrambler 850 is mentioned. No, it's not a Scrambler-style motorcycle, instead, it's a true ATV with sturdy 4 wheels, a sturdy chassis, and suspension. It also has the typical styling of a quad bike, including angular body panels and lamps. The Polaris Scrambler 850 boasts broader floorboards with narrow vehicle width at the knees and ankle for a livelier riding posture, as well as a sport-sculpted seat to lessen leg strain while riding. The 850 cubic centimeters, 4-stroke, twin-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine of the Polaris Scrambler 850 is capable of 78 horsepower. The Polaris Scrambler 850's overall luggage carrying capacity of 34 kilograms, sport-tuned rolling independent rear suspension, 11.5-inch ground clearance, and 26-inch CST off-road tires are some of its other standout features. That's the end from our side now. Do let us know about your picks in the comments section below.